Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to DansDenYT. I was enjoying myself. I hit live and I was like, I'm gonna do a ditty. I'm gonna just do a little ditty right here. But yeah, how are you? How's things going? Phone goes away. Stop it. I'm just honestly, I'm just gonna check my phone. No, I don't. I don't need to check my phone at all. There's no need for me to check my phone. How's everyone doing today? It feels like a really long day, but then I realized I've been up since about half five, and I've had. I think, I haven't been for a run yet today. That's why I'm going for a run, but I haven't been for one yet. So that'll be what it is. And I go for a run later today. So I'm very excited about that happening. But until then, I'm just doing my thing. Looking forward to people joining and hanging on with the chat and seeing how we're all doing and getting on with stuff. Excuse me. I really enjoyed the conversation we had about zombie apocalypse, because I think what it does is it really puts us into a very a greater mindset. I think actually, do you know what? That'd be a really effective tool on assessing. I want to say like risk assessment, and also a kind of a social assessment. Because one of the things that I did think about was, I said in the quote, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. And with the zombie apocalypse, it's easy, of course, for us to go, well, I'd be dead. That'd be it. Fine. Or to say, oh, well, I built a bunker and I'd get food together and blah, blah. But actually, when you go into the nitty-gritty of the detail, and even television shows that try and outline it and show heroism and, that kind of thing, I think, well, actually, what would you do in the reality of that situation? Because, of course, there's panic, there's concern, there's worry, there's fear, there's all these feelings that would come up that would really get in the way of you actually being able to make the sensible decision. So, and of course, it's kind of a theoretical decision as well, but it's good to have these things in place, because you really got to think, not everyone would have made a plan, not everyone would have really thought exactly about what they were going to do. People would respond definitely from their base, like fears and things like that. And it would just, it would be bedlam. But I thought, actually, that's a really interesting example and test to do with people to find out how best they think about, a situation where they need to act fast in regards to themselves and, of course, everyone else. So I really enjoyed that. Obviously, it's still lingering with me because that was like 2 days ago. And I was like, what would I do? And why? Why would I do it? I'm putting the mic down today because I want both my hands available. That's how much energy I have. I've got so much energy that I want to be able to use both my hands. So the mic sits here. It's just here. I don't know where Dexter is. Oh, I left the light on. I've left the light on. I'm just going to turn that off because, electricity and stuff. Hang on. No. There we go. Hey, Dexter. Hey, buddy. Oh, he's just lying on the bed, bless his cottons. He's just chilling out over there. But yes, I'm going to save electricity for sure. So today I'm thinking I might do some more from this book, because I know we missed yesterday, but I might do some more from Good to Amazing, because it's a nice, easy read. And we're nearly done. We nearly read a whole book. A whole book, everyone. Could you believe? A whole book. So I'm thinking, why not? And actually, what's the next one? I feel like the next chapter is actually relevant. So hang on. What do you love? Oh, Immigrant, yes! And then I don't think we'd be able to get to the end, but who knows? So around 1:15, and we'll start reading that. And then, of course, as usual, we finish at 1:30, and we will be done there. Indeedy doody do. Also, I'm aware that we're slowly, and I say we, not we as in people who are at the college I work, but generally us, the population of the nation, will be returning to college soon, and we'll be going back to there. And it's weird because it's a strange sort of excitement that I have personally. I don't know how you feel about it. Hello, Chica. See, he's back. He's come back to see us. Hey, buddy, what's up? Have you come to say hello? Come on. Look at you with your sleepy eyes. Come and say hello to everyone. Bless them. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Yeah, and I'm feeling a little bit excited and nervous just because, you just get so used to this. We've been in lockdown for 4 months, which is close enough to the 6 months that I predicted when it all started. I was like, I'm not going to go, come on, you. Let's go up. Whee! Yeah, close enough to the 6 months that I predicted. And I was like, I'm here for the long time. I'm not going to plan for a month or 3 weeks. Because remember when we went into quarantine and they were like, oh, don't worry, we're thinking about 3 weeks and then we'll extend it. Stop with it. Don't give me that. No, my friend. I knew it was going to be longer than that. Straight away, they can't lock you down for 3 weeks and expect all the problems to go away. That would have been horrible. That would have been really, really difficult to work with. People would have thought, oh, yeah, 3 weeks, fine. But they would have treated it as a holiday. A lot of people would have just kind of been like ebbing on the edge of like, well, should I work or should I not work? Hey, you. This 6 months, or 4 months, actually. Yeah, really says it. I mean, I guess it'll be 5 months by the time we come out. So, yeah. It locked you out. The rudeness, Abby. How dare they lock you out? That is not okay. I'm not holding the mic today, Abby. I'm putting it down on the table. I'm laying it down so that I can get full-on strokies with old buddy here. Say hello. Say hello to everyone. Hello. Go on, do you want to say some words? Go on, say some words. He's going to knock the mic over. I knew it. I knew it. As soon as I knew it, he was just going to knock it over. But you're here now, Abby. Is that right? You're here in the room and you're okay. I know. Ethan, well done. Hello. Well done, Ethan. You are processing things. Thank you for letting us know. You're buffering. Good work. Excellent. How's Ethan today? How's it good? Per is the famous words. Exactly. We'll get that in a quotation. We'll make a motivational poster for Dexter and just be like, per 2020. I might make that the new banner of Dan's Den. Is that all right? Do you want to be a banner? Do you want to be famous? Eh? Oh, do you want to go? Come on. Why'd you get down? What? Oh, okay. So you just dribbled all over. It's not on me this time, but my God, how much for the cat? I'm afraid it's not up to me, and B, I'm pretty sure that the owner of this cat would not accept any amount of money. I don't think there's. I mean, let me see. I'm gonna text her now and see how much money it would take to get the cat. The students want to know how much money you'd accept for Dexter. Let me see if she gets back to us. Hang on. Okay, we'll leave that there, and there we go. See what she says. And then Ethan, maybe we can make a trade. Do you want to be sold? Eh? Do you want to sold into a happy household? Yeah, full of love and joy. Yeah, you do. Yeah, that's all you deserve, isn't it, buddy? Except for with the drooling, which isn't acceptable. Are you going to come back up or not? Are you going to stay down there? No. To be fair, my legs up are quite high, so yeah, you'll pay the big bucks. That's because you're worth big bucks. Are you going to come up? Come on. Yeah, look at that big jump. All right. You had a dream you were rich last night. Well, Abby, I'm going to jump into that straight away. Wealth in dreams. Let's see what that means. I love this. I actually started doing it with my partner as well. She was telling me, she says she has weird dreams sometimes and she can never remember them. And so I was like, tell me what happened. I want to know. I'll tell you all about it. So the wealth dream. Sometimes dreams about wealth are a reflection of your inner desire to gain wealth. I mean, that's pretty boring. That you currently don't own. Sometimes symbols of riches like jewels and money don't always mean money, but can indicate wealth of knowledge or wealth in relationships that you have. So basically, it could actually just mean, you want more of something, effectively, not necessarily money. He's going to knock the mic over again. Go on, Dexter. I believe in you. Look at this, honestly. Oh no! Look at this. What happened? Oh. Is it still working? Because the red light flashing on the camera bit. What are you doing over there? What's happening, Dexter? What's going on? You wanted loads of aquarium tunnels. Okay. Right. Oh, okay. Right. She's responded. They tripping. There is no price. Maybe you need to put an offer forward, Ethan. You need to give a price, and I'll let it to her. Ow! With the claws in the knee. Please stop that, please, for the love of God. Oh God. Oh, it's like he's rooting himself into my leg. Dexter, I love you so much, but please stop putting. He keeps putting his foot. Look at this. Hi. Hey, look at how happy he is. Aren't you happy? Are you happy? No, he's not happy. He's a big grumpus. Big grumpers. There you go. Just pleased with the nails. That's all I ask. He just wants to be stroked so badly. That's why he's here. He's like, yes, give me love. Give me love. Bless him. So yeah, how are you both? You haven't actually said. How are you both doing? Are you all right? And also, aquarium tunnels. Are you talking about those places in aquariums where you walk through and the water's over the top and you can see the fish swimming over the head and, you know, that kind of thing? Because that's pretty cool, actually. I do like those as well. Oh, look at all the mice that you get if you were bought by Ethan. Look at that. Amazing. You see that? All the mice? He doesn't care. Of course he doesn't care. Why would he care? He just wants to be stroked. You just want to be stroked, don't you? Is that why you're pressing your butthole on my t-shirt? Yes, it is. That's what it is. You just want to be stroked. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah, we love it. He's so happy. Hang on. Don't care. Okay. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. There we are. Very creepy though if you had a sleepover. I think that'd be really peaceful actually. It'd be a nice way to go to sleep. As long as there wasn't a big fish in there anywhere, like a whale or a large shark, I'd be fine with it. Because those big fish things, no friend. I don't feel comfortable with them at all. They don't bring me joy. Absolutely not. Not my favorite thing in the world. Okay, do you know what, Dexter? Your nails are killing me right now. Your claws are very sharp, buddy. They're very sharp. Yeah, I love you too. But they're very sharp, so you're going to have to go. And also, you're dribbling everywhere, which is also disgusting. Oh, you don't want to go. Bless you. Right, hang on a minute. I've got to wipe everything down now. Did I not bring wipes? I did bring wipes. Excuse me. Okay. Right. There we go. All right. Okay. Sorry, buddy. You just stay right there. Imagine if they never ended and there was no exit. I mean, there's a thing about that. Glasses of milk. Look at all the milk you get, Dexter. Look at all the milk that you would get from Ethan. Lovely. I'm going to let my partner know that you would definitely feed him loads of mice. They would feed him loads of mice and cat's milk. Name a price. There we go. I'm really going to push for it. Also, you should know, Ethan, that while Dexter is indeed a royal in this household, he very much is a graceful, loving, and as you can tell, very affectionate cat in the way that he is with me, considering I'm his second father. He does have, unfortunately, a bit of a peeing condition. So he has a problem where if he doesn't eat the right food, these crystals grow in his urethra, in his pee pipe. And so he can't pee, and it becomes incredibly painful for him. And and it gets very, 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 very expensive. So yeah, he's got to have specialist food. Don't you, buddy? Don't you? Yes, you do. Oh, I love you so much, buddy. Yeah, cutie pie. He's a handsome boy, ain't ya? Cutie boy. I love him to bits. I do. I don't know if it shows. I don't know if it shows at all. I love him to bits. He's just adorable. Are you coming up again? He's going to come up again. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. He literally just wants to be stroked. I don't know. I didn't never known him to be this needy. This is something else. So how boring would it get? It would drive you insane. It probably would. It depends though. Because if you I think if you've got like a metropolis underwater where you're walking around and, you know, you get to see like the deep ocean, which I would never venture into, even inside one of those, unbreakable pipes or something like that, maybe it'd be all right. But if it was just that, like one corridor straight where there's no end, yeah, that would get boring really really quickly. I would miss so many things. It would suck. There was no one there. I guess there wouldn't be a sleepover. So hang on. Imagine there ended and there was no one there. I guess that wouldn't be a sleepover there. No, you wouldn't be able to have a sleepover. Yeah. Well, anywhere where you're alone for long periods of time, eventually it will get, you know, that's why I started this up, because I know that some people will literally be by themselves for 4 months. And so I wanted to ensure that that at least you didn't feel like, you know, that you weren't alone. Because, hello, I am here. Welcome to shore. You'd really be asking compliments from the fishes. Definitely. Have you guys seen I Am Legend? There's a scene in that in I Am Legend with Will Smith where he's basically on he's left on Staten Island, I think, or Manhattan. He's left in Manhattan by himself. Everyone else has been sent out, but he's in Manhattan by himself to cure this disease. And he's there for so long that he starts talking to mannequins and stuff. And it's actually really sad. It's really sad. But yeah, it's still powerful stuff because anyone left alone for long periods of time, it's not great. So yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm pretty sure in Jaws there's a scene where people are walking underneath it, unbreakable glass, and Jaws ends up breaking the glass and everyone drowned or gone. No, you're thinking of Deep Blue Sea. I mean, I haven't seen Jaws, so probably Jaws as well, but you're thinking of Deep Blue Sea with Samuel L. Jackson and the sharks that swim backwards and they get bigger and stuff like that. I kind of want to see that film again. It was a terrible film, but I kind of want to watch it again because I quite liked it. I thought it was all right, Ethan, I've pushed for a price. I'll let you know when she's brought the price forward and told me about it. Yeah, and I'll update you. And obviously you may prepare your checkbook and get everything else prepared, and we'll go from there. It's cute that the cat that you posted there is actually, half ginger. That's very cute. Do they have any actual? Where are the cat emojis? Where are they? Where are the animal emojis? There they are. Cat. When's a cat? I want a cat. Give me a cat. Oh my God, there's no cat. Oh, there is a cat. It's right there. Bloody hell. Blind. And there's no other versions of the cat. You can't. I mean, that would get manic. Like thinking of trying to make all the different breeds of cat as emojis. No. No, thank you. Well, yeah, they are really fake, aren't they? I mean, even Jaws to some degree was pretty fake. When you watch it now, you're watching like literally a mechanical jaw, just like not great. But yeah, I would. In fact, you know what? That would be a really good horror film for me to watch because of my concerns about the deep ocean and all that stuff. In fact, I'm going to do it now. I'm just going to quickly be very rude and Google what if Deep Blue Sea is available on anything. 1 second. So, it is on Amazon Prime. Oh, cool. Okay, so I can watch that. Who's in it? Who's that? Oh, some actress that doesn't matter anymore. That's Deep Blue Sea. This is number 1, a 1995 film. 87% like this film. My God, that's a stretch. And yeah, the only people who I know. Oh, Michael Rappaport. Wait, is that who I think it is? It bloody well is. Amazing. Oh, cool. Stellan Skarsgård, LL Cool J, Samuel L. Jackson, and then a bunch of people I've never heard of before. Amazing. I do know Stellan Skarsgård because he was in Avengers, the original Avengers film, and Age of Ultron, I want to believe. Yes, he was in Age of Ultron. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So hey, nothing yet. Nothing's come back. Hang on. They are offering an empty wallet. I mean, she's at work, so this obviously isn't going to be very helpful. But yeah, discuss horror. Let's talk about horror films. Absolutely. Also, I'm thinking of watching Deep Blue Sea this evening. Now I'll leave you alone because she'll be working and she's very busy. So sometimes she's not really very appreciative of me texting her all the time. Just because she can't respond. It's really sweet, actually. I love her so much. Like she'll be busy at work. And the reason that she hates me texting her while she's at work is not because it's bothering her. It's because she cannot respond because she's at work. So she's not upset at me. She's upset at the fact that we can't talk, which I love it. She's the best. I love my girlfriend to pieces. She's the best around. Nothing gonna ever keep her down. The mouse around. Whatever you said. Right. Discuss horror films. Yes. So Annabelle doll that was in my attic is no longer in my attic. Yeah, absolutely. So okay, let's talk about this one. Jaws aquarium scene. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't wait, hang on, let me Google it. So, do you know, I still don't know what scares me when it comes to horror. I'm not sure exactly what it is, because I know, for one, that what can happen is you can... Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. I didn't realize the stereo was on. That just started playing. There we go. What was I going to say? Yeah, I still wonder what scares me. And actually, what I came down to understanding that scared me wasn't necessarily the thing itself. What scared me, and I think this is played on in a couple of films. What films are they? There's Ghost Stories, which was a London play, which is phenomenal London play. If you like horror films, I don't think it's on anymore. But Ghost Stories, let me see if it's still on. I don't know if it will be. It was a film, animated series, and a play. Theatre. Is it still going? That would be amazing. The Theatre Royal in Bath. Ooh! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, January. But when? Can we still book tickets? Can we? Come on. Come on. No, it's not playing anymore. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, so this show scared the bejesus out of me. It really did. And it wasn't just... It did all the things, right? Jaws 3D, please walk, don't run scene. Okay, I'll check it out. It's Ghost Stories. Well, basically, the premise is it's really a thing about a guy investigating stories that he's heard about ghosts, and so he goes off to investigate said ghost stories, and they're all different types of ghost stories that are told. But the way they're told, there's a film Ghost Stories, which you could see, and it creeps me out, and I can't tell you exactly why, because it kind of ruins the story if I were to tell you why it freaks me out. But that really freaked me out. I recognize that the more horror films I watch, things that freak me out, for example, are skittiness. Like Mama, the film Mama, couldn't sleep after that. They really struggled to sleep after that. That creeped me out. And it wasn't innately the fact that this spirit was attacking things or anything like... It was nothing to do with that. It was actually... There's a particular scene in that film with a camera and a guy who's in this abandoned house, and there's a camera and it keeps flashing. That just made me so uncomfortable. I think dark scares me generally. So just darkness, I'm not massively comfortable with it, because that's when my imagination goes wild. Because it's like, well, this is where you die. Excuse me. And yeah, so Scary Stories We Tell in the Dark, that's also a film. That's the film. And I watched that film. And again, it's a really great homage to the books. The books that I read, they scared me as well. The books were terrifying as a little kid. Right now, you probably hear them be like, "Meh." But yeah, I never watched The Boy. No. So Ethan, you said Halloween. I'm going to put this into YouTube now, Abby, and check it out. Hang on. So Halloween. So I don't know about slasher films, and I think it's primarily because... Is this it? Jaws 3D. Oh, yeah, you're right. There we go. Okay, I'm watching it now. Hang on. First of all, I'll finish what I was saying. I don't know what it is about slasher films and serial killers and stuff. I mean, they're scary, but I don't know why they don't scare me in the same way. I think it's a different kind of fear, because it's like... it's a very real thing. It's a very real thing. But I don't know why it doesn't scare me as much. And I'm not sure. Maybe it should. Maybe because I don't pay much attention to it. I don't know. Maybe because I've never felt like or been in a scenario where that could be a possibility. So they don't scare me as much. They're still quite terrifying with jump scares and things, but they don't give me senses of genuine fear and concern. So for example, like The Ring, that really freaked me out. And The Grudge, the Japanese film, The Grudge, that I barely could watch that. Really barely could watch that. And then there are some anime films that I've seen that scared the crap out of me as well. I know I have this thing with eyes. So it's I don't know what it is, but when piercing eyes, I think that's why Annabelle, Ethan, terrifies me so much, is that the eyes are unnaturally wide and very glaring, right? So they really stare at you, and it just makes you feel, I think, and that's the thing, that's why people don't like being stared at. I think that's the power of it, is that staring already is perceived to be a rude thing to do. Don't stare. And the reason that people don't like being stared at is because it can make a person feel very exposed. It can make a person feel very vulnerable. And it's connected to this element of threat. And it's that digs into our primal essence, our primal thing of like, the reason that cats don't like eye contact. Animals generally don't make eye contact for long periods of time because it's deemed a threat. It's kind of like you're weighing me up, you're weighing me down, you're checking me out, you're assessing me. And that's where the vulnerability can kick in. So when you have a pair of eyes that are really glaring at you, and it's not every time, there's just some things in certain films where there's this glaring, and it makes me so uncomfortable. It's almost like they're looking at more than just me. They're looking, at beyond that. It's terrifying. I don't like it at all. It is quite an old, it's very grainy indeed. Yeah, I'm just looking at it. I like The Shining. Didn't they ruin it by remaking it? I haven't seen the remake, and I don't know if they ruined it. Oh, hello. That's what I get for trying to twist look, it's untwisting itself. Let me do that again. I'm just retwisting my dreadlock, and it decides to untwist itself. Wait, here we go. Ready? Okay, bye. There you go. Just leave it like that. It should be fine. I wasn't sure about The Shining. The Shining was scary for different reasons. I didn't think that highly of it because I do like psychological horrors, horrors that play with your mind, as long as it's not horrors like the moment that religion starts to play a role in it, I kind of get a bit eye rolly. I'm like, but I did watch Hereditary, and that did freak me out. That really did freak me out because it also comes into the psyche part of things. When we look at things like, and it's not to demonize it. I think it's really bad to demonize it, but I'm aware that there are certain mental conditions that do create hallucinations where you see things that aren't there. And that is what terrifies me, because basically your brain can get you to believe that something is there when to the rest of the world's perspective, it is not, which means that whatever you see is something completely unique to you that you've seen and experienced with your own eyes. And the problem is, again, that I can probably confidently say that's never going to happen and I'll never experience that. But until it does, I actually don't know. And so it's terrifying. And I think there's something terrifying about that element of there's every second there's a possibility that paranormal or supernatural things could just take place in front of me. And that, and that in itself is just like, because how could you explain it? Because also it's the other element of it in that no one would believe you, right? No one would believe you because ghosts don't exist and it's all silly and you're just making it up. But yeah, like it's scary. That I think that's the other thing. If you were to experience anything, that you'd be pretty alone in it. It would be completely you, all you. And everyone would think that you were mad and all that kind of jazz. So the whole thing around it is quite scary. Before I Wake was beautiful horror film. Yeah, Before I Wake. Now, what was that one? Hang on. There's two. There's Before I Wake and then another one. It's like Before I Sleep or something like that. Is this the one I think? Oh yeah, I watched that. That one was all right. I didn't find it particularly horror, like scary, but I did like that film. You're right. It was all right. I did like that one for sure. Ethan, what other horror? So Ethan, you're a slasher horror film person. Is that you? You're that kind of thing. What kind of horror films do you like? And what's your actually, I'll tell you, put it this way. What's the scariest film you guys have actually ever seen? While you answer that, I'm going to watch this Jaws clip real quick because it is 3 minutes long.
Now, please have your
Which Halloween, Ethan?
Due to technical difficulties, it's become necessary for us to temporarily close the undersea cave. Now, for those of y'all who are still in the underwater portion of this park, please follow your guides, and they will point out the most convenient and accessible exits.
Where the hell is the nearest accessible exit? We're underwater.
Is this all?
Uh-huh.
Give me some lights down there.
Got 'em right here.
Shit down there. And get me some medical attention here, quick!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you all heard the announcement, so please follow me in an orderly fashion and remember, walk, do not run.
These special effects are going to be absolutely god-awful, aren't they?
Daddy, look at the fish!
Holy shit!
Oh, no. Why would they be Abby, I really hope you're sending this to me as a joke. This is incredible.
That's it. Tube integrity has been compromised. We've got leakage and pressure loss.
Even the special effects are terrible.
The whole complex.
Protect doors. Hit it.
On automatic. They're all on go status.
Is it going to start swimming through? Oh my god, they're going to lock people in. Let the doors close. Here we go. Oh god, it's filling up. Okay, no, that's actually a nightmare. Okay, fantastic. Wow. I mean, yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. So Annabelle Comes Home was the scariest and my favorite, both Halloweens. Okay, cool. Yeah, fair enough. So Annabelle Comes Home was the scariest. Okay, so I need to check that out. Hang on, where's that? Annabelle Comes Home. 2019. So that was last year. Let's watch a trailer. I don't like it immediately. I'm just going to shut the door. See, actually, yeah, those are the kind. That's exactly it. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there, Ethan. Just what I said about the eyes thing. That's it.
Some kind of ritualistic practice.
No, because Annabelle came from The Conjuring, didn't she? That's where she came from.
It's safer for these things to be in here than out there.
It is, yeah, because that guy's in it.
To keep the genie in the bottle.
Don't your parents keep any creepy stuff around? We keep it all locked away in a room.
I wonder if I saw it. No, I kind of seen this. This is last year, right? I
It's
never watched
not
it.
really good for anyone to go in there.
Oh no, no, no.
What'd you do to get in there?
And that's why I hate rocking chairs. See, I'm just going to pause it right here. My partner really wants to get a rocking chair for when we have a kid, right? And I'm immediately like, no. Because the potential for that thing just to start rocking because there's a light breeze. Trust me right now, if that rocking chair even moves a little bit, I'm moving. I'm leaving. I'm going somewhere. I'm moving to Vietnam. I don't care because I can't burn it because that means it's possessed, which means it will come back and the devil will be unleashed and the spirits will haunt me for the rest of my days. I'm going to Vietnam. No, not having it. Honestly, no. No, she did come from The Conjuring. I swear she came from The Conjuring. Hang on. I'm pretty sure she did. The Conjuring. Oh, was it? Sorry, were you talking about the possession? The Conjuring, Annabelle. Yeah. No, it is The Conjuring. The Conjuring first, then Annabelle, then The Conjuring 2, then Annabelle Creation, The Nun, and The Curse of La Llorona. And they're all part of The Conjuring series. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh. I might send this to my partner, you know. We love watching little series of films. In what order should I watch The Conjuring and Annabelle? Yeah, there you go. Well, what do you know about that? There's a whole Conjuring universe. Oh my God. A great time. That's very exciting. I didn't know that. There we go. Annabelle is a real doll. She'll come from the Conjuring, is she? On the landing at midnight, when I walked out on the hallway landing at my auntie's house. Okay, still Annabelle is a real doll. Imagine having her and getting a movie based of her. Yeah, no, absolutely. No. Hang on, let me see. Annabelle. Real doll. Oh, there is a real Annabelle doll, yeah, but it doesn't look like this one. It doesn't look anything like this. Yeah, so there is, yeah. Oh my God. Oh, wait, I'll take a picture of it. Or actually, no, I'll show you. Hang on a minute. Look, I don't know if I'll be able to, if I take a picture. So this is a picture I'll show you of here we go. So are you going to be able to see it? So that's the doll from the films, and that's the actual doll that was used. So Annabelle was a real doll, but it wasn't that doll. They changed it. That is freaky enough. Again, that no, friend, no. I didn't know it was actually based off a real doll. I didn't know that. Why they had to do that to her, I don't know. I think it's just wrong. You know, it's just wrong. It's just not okay. Right, let me finish this trailer. No. Oh. See, you stuck now. And now the doll's gone. Hell no. No. No, I don't like it. I'm turning it down. Oh, hell no. Oh, it's a person in the corner. I hate it. This is exactly... Ah, no. Oh, God. Ah, this is exactly the kind of horror stuff that I don't like doing. Why are you making me do this? No, I'm good. Everything. Well done.
I think you have the wrong house. There's no Annabelle here. Yes, she is. I sometimes see things. Like how my mom sees things.
The doll. It's a beacon for other spirits.
This looks good. It also looks terrifying. Oh my God. Yeah, we should totally watch these. This is... No, my friend. Oh no. Don't look back under the covers, babe. You're going to die. You're going to get got. Here we go. Ah, see. I told you. Nah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh my God. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to go sit in the sunlight for the rest of the day. I might open the blinds up. Whew. No. I don't want to do it. Ethan, why'd you do that, man? Why? It's not funny. It's not okay. It's mean. Oh my God. Yikes. Sorry, Abby, you've said all these things. I need to catch up with everything. So hang on. Right. There was a Woman in Black. Yes, The Woman in Black. Again, great film. That was also a stage play like Ghost Stories. And again, that was phenomenal. The stage play was incredible. The Old It and the New It. I don't know which one I prefer. The Old It definitely stuck with me longer because I watched it when I was much younger. And so that really, really stuck around. And I really, I hated it. I hated it. Like, it was good as horror goes, but that's why I loved it, because I hated it. And the new one, again, no. Yeah, there you go. You watched it when you were younger. Was that the Jaws film? Fair enough. The Possession. What was that one? That's a whole different thing. Hang on. That's a whole different thing. The Possession. 2012. Is that Annabelle? Or is that a different one? Might be a different one. I don't think that's the Conjuring series. But looks cool. Loosely based on a true story of a cursed wine cabinet, the Dybbuk box was plagued by unfortunate possibly supernatural occurrences, according to its cast and crew. Okay. Yep, there we go. Annabelle was his possessed doll, and the movie's changed to make him a little more scary. And then there's a haunted doll called Robert the Doll. If you go to the museum where he is and take a picture of him without permission or mock him, soon after you leave the place, you'd have an accident such as, I think a man mocked Robert then once. He crashed on his motorbike. Robert the Doll. Let's see what that looks like. Robert the Doll. Oh, no, that's not what I want to search at all. Robert the Doll. The Doll. There we go. Oh, wow. But how do you get permission? So this is the world's most terrifying and haunted doll. Apparently there's a film about it. I imagine the film's pretty poor. I don't know why I've assumed that, but I just assume the film's not very good. Robert the Doll. Let's see. There's a trailer here. No, there's no trailer. Hello? Come on. Is there a movie? Movie. There is a movie. Oh, yeah, and they did the same to Robert here as well. Robert's like a male Annabelle, basically. Play the trailer on YouTube. Here we go. Let's see what they got. Yeah, thanks, Ethan. Cheers, mate. Here we go. We're at it again. Ugh. I'm just going to pause it right here and say dolls. Dolls in general. Just a big no. Big, big no. I don't know where that's... I think it started. It actually started. I'll tell you where it started. Hang on. Oh, no. Hang on. Anytime. Maybe Robert stopped them from filming it because they did not ask him permission. Well, then maybe they didn't use the doll, but who knows? I don't know if it came out ever. That's the thing. Hang on a second. So what was I going to look at? I've completely forgotten. I went on my phone for something and it's gone. Oh, yes, I was going to show you that. Right, hang on. Slappy Goosebumps. So this was where it all began, right? Was this doll. So you might be familiar with that, but that was the character from a Goosebumps book called Night of the Living Dolls. And I read that, and reading it scared me. Reading it terrified me. So yeah, I didn't like it at all. And I think that's where it came from. Yeah, Slappy the doll. Oh my God, I hated it. I hated it. Oh, it was disgraceful. I mean, look at this. Look at this. How the hell are you going to keep something like that in your damn house? How? If that thing looked at you, I mean, it almost is like one of the eyes is looking at you. That thing looks at you, like, that's it. You've just emptied out your entire contents of your body. It's gone. Hell no. Why would anyone deem it okay to have that in your house? Oh, God, it's terrifying. Oh, yikes. Oh. No. No. Ba-bam, ba-ba-bam, ba-ba-bam, ba-bam. Hang on a moment, everyone. Okay. No creepy dolls and toys. Yes, that's exactly what I was going to mention, Ethan. That's exactly what I was going to talk about. That's what Night of the Living Dummy, not Night of the Living Dolls. Yeah, Night of the Living Dummy. That's right. Yeah, exactly. No, all of that stuff. That, you know what? I think that's exactly where it started, because you saying that, Abby, is exactly what creeps me the hell out. It's like, oh my god. No, but yes, I was going to mention those because it's funny. I watched Toy Story 4 by myself the other night, and I was just chilling at home. Partner was at work, and I was like, you know, I've not seen Toy Story 4. I want to watch it. Forky is great. Love Forky is great. Trash. It's amazing. I am trash. Amazing. But yes, as soon as that pram came round that corner, I was like, I could feel all of my anxiety just go, because I didn't know that they were in it. I had no idea they were in it, but I had a feeling that that's exactly what was going to come around the corner. Yeah. Is it Beston or is it Vincent? I mean, Beston and Vincent, isn't there? Not Beston. What is it? Is it Beston? But Vincent's the first one you meet. Oh, man. No. Nope to the nope. Nope. So, Benson. There we go. Benson. I think it was Benson and Vincent. Yeah, as soon as they came out, and then of course you see the legs, and they're all like jaggedy and stuff. I was like, oh no! And I was by myself in the house, and I hated it. I hated it. I was like, no. No. And then he returned, and when I searched it up, I was surprised to see the Boy 2 trailer. Oh, you saw that coming, did you, Abby? You looked into the future. Right, I'm going to finish this trailer of Robert the Doll, and I forgot. Okay, never mind. Is it actually going to be a film, though? Did it ever come out? I'm going to say immediately, the fact that they're using this music for this trailer kind of put me off a little bit, but we're going to go because this is lame. This is cliche and cheesy. It's cheap. You're going to jump something at me again. You know, it's a shame because basically what they're saying, what they did there was in 2015, they thought they could make some. You got 3.1 on IMDb. No, absolutely not. Because that looked like a proper B movie. That looked terrible. Absolutely terrible. So I'm glad I didn't see that. No. Absolutely not. In fact, here's the reviews. Is it worth watching? Yeah, blah, da, 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 ba, 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 ba. Within 10 minutes, I regretted it. Robert the Doll is a really, really bad movie. Really bad in every way. There's so many things wrong about this movie, starting with the fact that the kid in this movie is way too old to think a talking doll is totally normal. And his dad was way too young to strongly profess that boys don't play with dolls. Within 20 minutes, I was dead bored and on my phone looking through user reviews of the movie. What I found were many others who had suffered through this horror movie before me. Here is but a sampling of what they had to say. Literally painful to watch. It was so bad. This movie makes Chucky look like Lawrence of Arabia. The doll was a better actor than the cast. Oh my lord. Every scene had me reevaluating what I considered a bad movie. This movie was one of the most unbelievable pieces of crap I've ever made myself sit through. So there you go. Don't watch it. It's not worth it. It looked crap. The trailer made it look crap. There we go. Well, you disagree. What? No, I'm talking about Robert the Doll. Robert the Doll, the film. Not the other one. Robert the Doll. Probably not, but I'd say Robert the Doll original is scarier than what they're doing. But what's the original? Okay. Yes, that's true, Abby. That's very accurate. Not sure if that's what it was. So Ethan, do you say you didn't cry at the end of Toy Story 4? To be honest, I have to confess, I kind of stopped paying attention so much. I got distracted through a lot of the film. So actually, I didn't really feel that much about it. No, it wasn't a tearjerker so much. I did feel a bit emotional because I really realized that they were like, right, they definitely are putting this to bed. It's done. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great, but it didn't have, I don't know why, it didn't have the same charm as the other three. So it still didn't quite get me there, but it was good. It was very, very good. I still really enjoyed it. Very, very good. So I felt a bit emotional, but I didn't go that far. Not like Toy Story 3, where they had me nearly cry twice, for Christ's sake. Honestly. I read something someone wrote about it, where they said, imagine if when you grow older, you get people into Toy Story and, you know, they don't know what's going to happen. And you play them Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, and then play them Toy Story 3 and have the movie end when they're in the incinerator. Just have it end. I was like, that is so mean. That is the harshest. I couldn't think of anything. Because at that moment, when I was in the cinema watching that film, it was in my head like, are Disney about to wipe out this entire cast? Are they actually about to let all these toys? But I don't know why I believed it was possible, because I'm in the cinema watching a Disney film. But I was like, are they actually about to? Because obviously, again, they put them in a situation where you could not see any other way out of it. So it's just like, they really are. They're actually about to kill off the entire cast of Toy Story. I cannot believe this is happening. And I felt, I genuinely, my sister was with me. And I was like holding her hand, like, this ain't happening. No, this ain't, no, they're not about to do this. I'm not having it. Very upset about that. But yeah. So wait, the original, because that apparently was the original. Hang on, Robert the Doll movie. There's only one. And it was 2015. Hang on. There's only one from 2015. And that's the one that didn't really do very well, I'm afraid, Abby. Yeah, that's the one. There's only one. It's 2015 and got 3.1 on IMDb. Really didn't do very well. And that trailer didn't really buy it for me. I'm not gonna lie. They use the typical, oh, let's make little girls sing. La 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 la, scary movie. Like, no. I feel that's cheap. Doesn't really work. Hang on. So the original is Robert the Doll. Eugene was given Robert the Doll, and where a friendship that lasted throughout his lifetime and beyond was forged. While he seemed like an original cloth doll, it wasn't long before Robert was involved in strange and somewhat terrifying events. First hint that something out of the ordinary was happening was one night when Gene, who was only 10 years old, awoke to find Robert the Doll sitting at the end of his bed staring at him. Then his mother was awakened by his screams for help and the sounds of furniture being overturned in her son's bedroom. Is this like the kind of... Hang on. Oh, it's the late 1800s. Oh wait, what? What's going on here? So this is like the creepypasta, if you like. This is what's been going on here. Okay. Huh. All right. Okay then. Fair enough. So yeah, it sounds like the movie also. Yeah, they're based on these true. Yeah. That's what I understand. Sounds like the movie though wasn't really very true to the story. Doesn't sound like. Probably not. Either way, I'm never going to watch it. Doesn't matter. I'm not watching that. I'll probably pop on Deep Blue Sea and see how that goes. Hang on. Maybe that's why it failed. Yeah, maybe. I mean, also it does sound like it's just a terrible film. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can find some clips. Let me see if I can find some clips from the film to see how bad it was. Because like Jaws 3D looked bad, but it didn't seem like it was trying to hide the fact that it was bad. It was almost like it knew it was bad and therefore would go with it. But this looked like it was trying to be good and it just wasn't. Hang on, right. Are there any clips from the film? So that's a horror story. There's a short video there. The Curse of Robert. That's an hour long. Is that a film? That's a film. Is this Robert the Doll in Spanish? What on earth? Is this the actual film?
See, I hate this.
Oh, come on, Jen. It's not that bad.
Is this the whole film? Wait.
Okay.
Everything's fine? Everything's fine.
All right, it's late. Let's just go to bed. We can...
I'm still trying to spot these, like, horror moments. Oh, this is the film. It's a British film. Right, okay. They've got the film on YouTube right here, watching it. How long have I got left? Basically half an hour, 30 minutes. And in 15 minutes, 20 minutes time, I'm going to start reading.
You, okay, Jen? You looking for something?
Yeah. Red lipstick. Yeah.
Marcy's downstairs. You ready?
Is there any part of this film that actually is scary? Because so far it seems like as I skip through, absolutely nothing dramatic has taken place.
What? What are you taking him?
You don't have to be frightened of him anymore.
Right, I'm going to get to the end and see if there's anything dramatic that actually takes place. Because
Against a doll. And she found the doll in the attic.
what the hell was that? Sorry, I'm now watching bits. I'm so confused.
No.
Like, you can't see what I'm seeing right here, but based on clicking through that 1.5 hour film, there was very little there to be afraid of. That didn't, yeah. I don't, did you know it was a British film, Abby? Is that the film you watched, the British film? Is that the one that you're talking about? Because they were all British actors. That was, I don't know. I mean, obviously I didn't give it credit, but it just still looked pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. It didn't look great. I was looking for clips as well. I was going to see, like, you know, let's play a bit. Let's see what we can find out. But yeah, I like stuff that's based on true stories as well. But it's also a case of how they go about it. So, for example, oh, you didn't watch that movie? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, that one, no. I think it's also a case of Because what is it now? What am I thinking? I think you can certainly add elements of like, you know, the devil and demons and stuff like that in there. But it's all a case of how you do it. Oh, you watched a documentary. Oh, okay. That's different. That is different. I think that would creep me out more. Yeah, that would scare me more. In fact, some documentaries are more terrifying than movies for sure. Because movies just, they need to dramatize stuff and make things, you know, well, dramatic, effectively, don't they? They need to embellish on everything and be like, oh, but there was more than that. It was scarier than that. There was more darkness and less light, and there was beady eyes, and they don't talk about that in the real story, do they? No. So, yeah, fair enough. The documentary probably is better. But that, no, never watching that. Glad it's on YouTube. We can watch it for free. But even then, I wouldn't spend time because time costs too. And time is expensive because you can never get it back. So, yeah, no, never, no, absolutely not. Okay. Yeah, Twigsy, you know, this, hey, what can I say? You've got, effectively, Twigsy, you've got 15 minutes of this live to have a chat, and then we're reading a book. So don't apologize to us or make excuses. It's fine. You turn up whenever you want. But you're the one who misses out on all the horror conversation we've discussed today. We talked about sharks. We retained a lot about dolls. In fact, we've been pretty much spending the entire time talking about dolls. And yeah, and Ethan mentioned Halloween, and I got to watch a trailer that has actually creeped me out a lot, but also made me want to watch that film. So I'm definitely going to check out Annabelle. And actually, what I'll do is I will investigate the whole Conjuring series and then see how it is, because yeah, it looks like a banger. Looks like a banger of a series, mate. Dolls, and more dolls. In it, Abby. Exactly. That's what I said. Making no excuses. Seriously. Oh, but my alarm, and I slept, and I never go to bed on time. And no. That's you, Briggsy. I see you. But the thing happened, and then the sun went down, and the moon was up, and then I saw the moon. I was like, oh, the moon. And then I didn't see the moon, and I didn't go to sleep, and then I woke up, and guess what it is? It's a doll. Unbelievable. So then, yeah, so basically what we've concluded then is that I'm going to watch the Conjuring series. Maybe we could all do that together. But actually, I don't know if you guys have any DVDs or whatever. But, you know, a movie club would be fun. I don't know if you guys have Netflix or anything like that. But that would be cool if we, like, agreed to watch films together and then literally, and then we talked about them, you know? We'd be like a film club. So this week, we're going to watch Annabelle. And then we're going to all come together and sweat, you know, profusely while we sit and talk about it. Showed up on your doorstep. What showed up on my doorstep? I don't know what you said that showed up on my doorstep. What do you mean? If dolls showed up on my doorstep? If it was multiple dolls, I'd leave them there. If it was one doll, I would be very concerned. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I did a burpee. I did a big old burpee. Oh, yes, that reminds me. Just a China doll. A China doll, though. What does that look like? Spider. Thanks, Ethan. Yes, indeed, I agree. We agree. What would you do? Scream and throw it at the wall? I wouldn't touch it. I would not touch it. No. Would not touch it with my hands at all. No chance in a million years. You wouldn't find me touching it. Just one China doll. What's a China doll? Hang on. Do you mean a doll made of China? Or is that like a specific kind of China doll? Hang on a minute. Oh, I mean, it's porcelain. That's a porcelain doll. Oh, they're the same thing. Okay, then fine. I mean, these ones I'm not so bothered about. I'm not so bothered about these because I'm used to these. These are the kind of regular dolls that I grew up with. So these kind of don't freak me out so much. I'm not, I don't have a thing. The thing is, Annabelle dolls specifically have, like that doll has a look. It's very unique. It has a look. If one of them showed up on my doorstep, no. But one of these, I'd just be like, I'm leaving that right there. I'm not going to touch it. And I legit would not touch it. I wouldn't touch it. Twissy's response is literally like, oh man. So Twixy, your response would be that of like Abby, the 71-year-old living just in a house. Like, what do you want? Ah, just leave it alone. Amazing. I wouldn't put it on the barbecue because, like I said about the rocking chair, setting it on fire is akin to like releasing the spirits, and I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that. Hell no. Because that's what it is, right? People in horror films, they do what's deemed to be sometimes the most common sense thing and just throw it in the bin or try and burn it or do all sorts, try and destroy it, and it either comes back or it releases the demon. And people are like, you have no idea what you did. You released the demon. And I'm like, oh, Christ alive, God. Oh, Jesus. So, yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. A cotton doll. I'd let it decompose in the rain. Seriously, I just wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't bring any kind of strange artifact like that into the house. That's for sure. I'm not taking it and bringing it in. Also, it depends on how it's positioned. Because actually, what I'm thinking is, here's the difference. There's a difference between a doll just left on the floor on your doormat or outside your door, just left like lying there. But there's a very big difference between that and having a doll that's purposefully placed, sat facing the door, like at the end of your pathway up to your door, or on the pavement outside your house or whatever. Different thing altogether. No. So that's it. I love everyone's talking to the doll. Everyone's like, no, what do you want? Or you don't belong to me. Go back where you came from. You would communicate with it one way or another. Like, nah, sorry, this ain't happening. Ethan, would you rather live with Annabelle doll for 1 month or be $1 million in debt? I mean, I'd actually rather live with an Annabelle doll because, whatever happens while that doll is there, I can at least know that I will not spend the rest of my life in debt. By the way, that's how bad debt is. I just want to let you know that. just so you know, that is the extent of debt. No, I would rather spend a month living with a doll than that. No. Ethan, you'd attack the doll. Well done. You would antagonize the doll. Good work. Absolutely. The wise choice. Yeah. Even though we've said oh, did you? Oh, look at you stretching. Oh, it's a good stretch. Good stretchies. Hey, no, we're not attacking or swiping, mister. Naughty. Stop it. I did wake you up, and I'm sorry. Yawnies. Oh. Cheeky bun. Yeah, I wouldn't instigate the doll in any way. I wouldn't engage in the doll in any way at all. Ooh. Down, well down. Okay. I love that so much. Richard Hammond is the hamster from Top Gear, right? Oh, am I seeing it? Am I seeing it? I'm trying to see it now. I love it. Do you know what, Twigsy? I'm actually going to send this. This is beautiful. I'm not going to put your name on it. I'll see if I can't. In fact, let me just. Right, this is the cutest thing in the world. Right, let me block your name out. There we go. You can't see the name, but I am absolutely going to take a picture. That is hilarious. That is so great. So, oh my God. There we go. Oh, that is excellent. That is the best comment I've ever seen. Who's Richard Hammond? I love the fact you said look up Al Pacino. I've never seen that before. So who's Richard Hammond to you? Because Richard Hammond is, as far as I'm aware, the one of the hosts of he's one of the hosts of Top Gear called The Hamster. So there's Richard Hammond. I kind of see it. Kinda. I don't know how you got there, but I do kind of see it. That's quite an interesting mix. And there's actually, the thing is, when you look at Al Pacino, I've got all his faces up here, and he's got very many different looks. Very, very many different looks. Like when you Google images Al Pacino, there's loads of different areas where he looks very different. In fact, the first two pictures alone, you might get that they're the same person, but there's still the facial makeup and stuff is very different. Yeah. Very different. Oh, I love Al Pacino. I've loved all the film, every film he's in. He does such a fantastic job. He's amazing. Yeah. I just love that. I love that so much. Like, oh no, I can't use this picture because Ethan's name's in it. Right, I'm deleting it. Forget it. Oh, I wish I could share that. It's just the cutest thing. Because also, like you said, it's the way you said it, Twigsy. Oh my God, I just found someone who somehow looks like Robert Downey Jr. and Richard Hammond. And as I'm reading it, I'm expecting to hear about some person that I've never heard of that, you know, is like this new fandangled, you know, celebrity person that I don't know about. And you're going to tell me who they are. And I'll look them up and I'll go, oh yeah, so they do. And then he said Al Pacino. And I'm like, right. Al Pacino, I don't know how many of you know Al Pacino at all, but Al Pacino's like one of the greatest movie stars of my generation. Like he's the PewDiePie of the movie industry in my generation. Like he's massive, that guy. He's been in some of the greatest films that have ever been made, ever. So when you said Al Pacino, I was like, you found someone instead of course, you know, I guess I would have expected it to be said, does anyone think Al Pacino looks like Robert Downey Jr. and Richard Hammond? I'd be like, I never really thought of it like that. But it's just, it's the fact that it sounded like you just discovered Al Pacino. And it was just cute because I was like, oh my Lord, I'm so old. I'm an ancient person. Hey guys, have you heard about this really cool, amazing, like, animated show? This company, it's amazing. You should check it out. It's called Disney. Have you heard about it? Oh my God. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. But yeah, somehow you just found out. To be fair, and I'll give you some credit, Twigsy. He hasn't been. When was the last time he was in a film? Let me just check. 1 second. So Al Pacino, when was his latest film? And I imagine even if it was his latest film, you wouldn't have seen it because none of his films really speak to a younger audience. None of them speak to a younger audience. They are very much he does films for people that love him now. He's such a big actor. He's kind of like Robert Downey Jr. Who's another actor? He's kind of actor where basically if you like him, you don't care what he's in, you'll watch it. Doesn't matter what it is. To me, it's like also Denzel Washington, stuff like that. Why is the first thing I get up not IMDb? For God's sake. Let's see. Right, the last thing he did. Let's have a look. Oh, right. After this, I'm going to get on with reading the book, and we'll get on to that. What was the latest film? What's his latest film been? Hunters, a TV series he's in. The Irishman. Oh, I did, and I wanted to watch that. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Paterno, Hangman, Pirates of Somalia, Misconduct. All these films, I can't imagine, Twigsy, you'd be like, oh yeah, I'll see that. Oh, I'd love to see that. So there's no reason why you would ever know of him. But yeah, basically, there was a film he was in. I'll tell you how it started, right? It wasn't his first film, but it certainly put him on the map. So first of all, there was The Godfather. So you've probably heard about what is it? The Godfather's a trilogy. It's a famous, like super famous trilogy, cult classic. The Godfather 2 was heralded as like the best one, and it's one of the highest rating films in kind of show business. One of the highest rated films. It's amazing, and it just went big, like really, really big. Then he also did Serpico, which was another great film that. What was I going to say? Yeah, well, it did well. The one that I remember him for was Scarface in 1983. That came out 2 years before I was born. And yeah, that I think, if anything, that probably could have been the film that truly, truly, truly put him on the map, because so many people loved Scarface. Scarface was like everyone's wet dream. And it's a long film, and I don't hold it to such high regard. But then I watched it like 20 years later, like way, way, way later. Not even 20 years later, like 25 years later. And so I lost the hype. The hype train was rusting in a garage somewhere. And so I watched it, and I was like, yeah, it's all right, but I don't know why everyone loves it so much. So yeah. So that was in 1983, Scarface. So that was before I was born. So Al Pacino's, been around for a hell of a long time and done some really, really, really powerful work. And basically has been working consistently. I do not see a break. It's almost like on average, he's done a film a year since nearly 1968. On average, he's done a film a year. That's insane. So there you go. He's a big top guy. Big top guy. Now, sorry, I've missed some of these comments. Yes, R.I.P. Stanley, absolutely. And yeah, Robert Downey Jr. has come back to the MCU universe, and his acting career is great and that is why he's hella rich, absolutely. Because also Robert Downey Jr.'s story is one of great kind of infamy, because he did have a very, very rough beginning to his career, and he wasn't having the best time. He wasn't perceived to be the greatest guy because of his troubles and his difficult past. So for the fact that he's turned it around and cleaned up, and now he's acting again, and not just acting again, but really, if you imagine having a terrible, terrible past and then going, I'm going to turn it around, and then you're Iron Man. And not just Iron Man, but Iron Man in the story in which Iron Man does Iron Man in the superhero films. It's amazing. And actually, I think that there's something to speak to that. I think that's probably why Robert Downey Jr. suited that role so well, was because if you look at the story arc of Iron Man alone, he does go from not necessarily overnight, but there is a certain switch, you can tell. He goes from this really self-centered, narcissistic, playboy billionaire guy who does sell weapons, into someone who makes the ultimate sacrifice at the end. And it's interesting because you could say it's a wonderful retribution story that he's lived, and therefore he plays so fantastically well as Iron Man. It's amazing. Yeah, definitely. No, I agree, Ethan. Absolutely. Okay, then. So here we go. For the last 10 minutes, I read. Okay. Do what you love. If you could wake up tomorrow and do anything, what would it be? Don't worry how much it pays or what your friends or relatives would think about it. What would it be? Once you answer that, do everything. But I mean everything to make that thing your career. Sell the house, change all your friends, learn another language and go to another country, move mountains if you have to. Trust me, lying on your deathbed, you won't be thankful for having played it safe. Having stuck to the job you disliked for 30 years, you will feel a massive regret for not having done what you really wanted to do. I was working in fashion retail, leading teams of up to 50 people, when I discovered coaching, or when coaching discovered me, as I felt. I was quite good at it, but I certainly didn't love it. Do you think the career transition was easy for me? Do you think everything went smoothly and I didn't get stressed out? No, unfortunately not. Despite the fact I knew I wanted to coach, I couldn't just quit my retail job. I started to coach part-time, and I'd been doing it for a year, trying to save up some money to make the transition feasible when I was made redundant. I started looking for another job to pay the rent, but strangely enough, I couldn't find one. I say strangely because I'd never had this problem before. After 2 months, I got really close to a job with Prada. I told myself that if I didn't get it, I would quit looking and push my coaching business full-time. I didn't get it, fortunately. And within 4 months, I went from having 1 client to having 20 clients, running 5 talks per week and generating 150% of my retail income. How did that happen? It wasn't luck or the fact that someone gave me something to make it easy for me. I've worked my ass off. That's what happened. Dedication, commitment, hours spent on learning, marketing, sales, advertising, public speaking, you name it. Pushing. Creating something with no financial backing, driving it with passion and the vision of the future I wanted, with the support of my friends and family. Looking back, I know I've achieved something remarkable, and it's only got better. But what I also know is that if I could do it, so can you. I'm not special. Oh, I hate it when you do this, mister. Stop scratching my ottoman. Leave it alone. I love how he looks at me like, what? Creating something with no financial backing, driving it with passion and the vision of the future I wanted, with the support from my friends and family. Looking back, I know I've achieved something remarkable, and it's only got better. But what I also know is that if I could do it, so can you. I'm not special. I just love what I do, and that love made this seemingly impossible or highly unlikely possible. I had the motivation to find solutions to all the challenges I encountered, answers to all the questions I had. I couldn't afford any mentors or coaches back then. If you're passionate about something, you will find a way to get where you need to go. One more thing, as love is what drives your business forward, don't ever think about working for yourself unless you truly love what you want to do. Why? Because there will be times it's going to be really tough. The phone won't ring, clients will quit on you, you will feel low, and the only thing that will keep you going will be that love. Howard Thurman said, "Ask not what the world needs. Instead, ask what makes you come alive and go do that. As what world needs are people who come alive." There we are. Very quick. I'll just catch up on the comments because, yeah, here we go. Do you know I have never really watched any superhero Mario films? Okay. Abby, I don't know. Abby, jumping ahead with, wow, I thought that was Ethan who'd done all I could see it in my periphery, and I thought it was Ethan who'd done all the dabs because he'd been dabbing it out the whole conversation, but there you go. I recommend superhero films. And actually, while I'm reading, people, Twigsy, you probably watched some superhero films. I mean, I'm guessing, Steven Universe is kind of a superhero show. Recommend superhero films to Abby that you think that Abby would like. And then, Abby, you can choose whether or not you're going to watch them. That's up to you completely. You can decide whether or not you're going to watch that. Okay? Okay, build on small successes. Whatever you do, have the big picture in mind at all times. The vision, the end goal. But what you must focus on is the next step in front of you that will lead to one small success. And then the next step and success and the next. Collect all the little wins as they are what big success is built on. The hundreds or thousands of things you do every day, decisions you make, people you talk to. Don't try to run before you can walk. Be patient with yourself. Challenge your fears. The biggest fear out there is that of public speaking. 52% of the population has it. That's more than fear of heights and flying. I remember well my first public speaking event. I was nervous as hell. The fear disappeared as I ran more and more of them. And now, over 200 events later, it's as easy as talking to a friend. Having said that, when I got invited to speak to an audience of over 100 people for the first time, I felt fearful again. Most events I'd run up to that point were for groups of up to 20 people. And because part of me was afraid of it, I knew I had to do it. I did have a shaky start, but you know what? Next time I spoke to a large group, I was a little less nervous. Then after another few times, it was like talking to a friend again. When I'm invited to speak to 500 people, the cycle will start all over again because that's just the way it is. To continue with the example of public speaking, you can't get rid of the fear by reading a book on public speaking. The only way to get rid of the fear of public speaking is to speak publicly. There is no shortcut. If you're afraid of something, you have to confront it to stop being afraid. And the more often you confront it, the more comfortable you'll become doing it. Identify your fears and then face them one by one. Live a fear-free life. I can't wait for that invite to speak to a massive audience. I can't wait to face the very few remaining fears that I have. Use your imagination. Einstein said that imagination is more important than knowledge. I don't know about you, but if one of the greatest scientists who ever lived says something, I will at least seriously consider it may be true. Visualization is one of the most powerful personal development exercises. It is used to imagine all the things that you want in your life. An interesting fact is that our subconscious brain cannot differentiate between the actual events and the events we have only imagined. We can use our imagination to take us a step closer to our goals. It's very simple. It has to start with the vision, and the stronger the vision, the more real it appears in our head, the better. If you think about a house with a big garden in the south of France, feel the warmth of the sun and smell the flowers, you will have this garden. If you think about an Italian supercar, hear the roar of its engine, feel what it's like to sit in the driver's seat and hold the steering wheel. Think about the things you desire in at least 5 minutes before you go to sleep. The most important 5 minutes of your day. Your subconscious will marinate for the next 8 hours, whatever you were thinking about then. We often spend this time going through all the day, all the things that could have gone better during the day. How much better to spend the last 5 minutes of your day visualizing the future you want. Try it for a week starting today. The power of imagination is huge. It's all about results. Oh my God, Deadpool, yes. Deadpool 1 and 2, amazing films. Amazing films. They're fantastic. I mean, Ethan's literally just shouting out all of the MCU. I love it. There you go, Abby. Watch Marvel Universe superhero films. They are actually really good. Really, really good. I love it. Deadpool's great as well. And it's a shame that I know that Deadpool's part of the X-Men story, but it's a shame that they don't cross over. Because I think that unfortunately, I know that Deadpool's not family friendly at all, so he's a bit darker, so he does actually fit in the X-Men better. But I think Deadpool would be a hilarious addition. If you imagine Deadpool and Iron Man in the same environment, oh my God. Oh, I'd love it. I would love it. It would be so funny. That would be great. So yeah. No, Stanley didn't. Well, Stanley didn't actually make a lot of the Marvel superheroes, but Deadpool became Marvel. So, yeah. So Twigsy, when you get a chance, you definitely should watch Deadpool and Deadpool 2. It's so good. They are really good films. As long as you're aware that, yeah, they're not he's not connected with the Avengers so much as he knows them. He's aware they exist, because the whole idea behind Deadpool is Deadpool's very aware that he's in a comic book. He knows he's a comic book hero. So he's aware of the entire universe. He knows everything and everyone in it. So when you watch Deadpool, he will make references to other characters in the Marvel universe. And he does it quite often. It's so good. It's really great. He's such a great character. I love him. Okay, I'll get back to that in a second when you're done, Twigsy. It's all about results. I'll read this and then we'll round it up. I don't respect hardworking people only because they work hard, not unless they produce results. What's better, working hard and having nothing, or not working at all and having nothing? At least with the latter, you're not tired at the end of the day. A few questions to ask yourself. Is there a bigger plan behind the hours I put into doing something? Is there an easier, faster, more enjoyable, or more productive way of achieving the same thing? Can I outsource some of my work? We want to use our brain here to get as much done to the highest possible standard with the smallest effort so we can use the remaining energy to do other stuff. We want to work hard at working smart. Results is the name of the game. So no matter what you do or how you do it, make sure you produce results, even if they're tiny to begin with. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time and energy. All right, and I will stop there, and I'll get back to what you were saying. So yes, you were. Oh, okay. So you completely transformed your room. Excellent. Well done. Good. You started. That's great to hear. And Ethan, Stanley made Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Hulk, Black Widow. Amazing, amazing. By the way, Ethan, fun fact: Deadpool 2, Cable from Deadpool 2 is the same actor who plays Thanos in the Avengers, and in Deadpool 2, Deadpool calls Cable Thanos, which is the best Easter egg I could ever imagine. It's amazing. But right, we're wrapping up here. We're done. We are done. I'm going to put not part of the peak. We're going to do it now, everyone. Not part of the peak, and make sure that we are sticking to it. Make sure that when we're all being let out of our houses and back into the world, we are not going to enable the spread of this disease. Oh no, we're not going to do it. Oh my God! Wait, what? Why? Apparently, I've used 170. Oh, okay, because it's emojis. I was going to say. So we're going to do Not Part of the Peak, and we're going to sign off here. I will be online tomorrow, so you'll see me tomorrow, 12 p.m., same time, and we'll go from there. But happy 60th Dan's Den Live, everyone. Happy 60th Dan's Den Live. It's been a great time. Wonderful to see you all, and we'll see what we talk about tomorrow. Maybe, Twigsy, if you turn up on time, we can talk about you cleaning your room, tidying up your room, rearranging your room. All right? All right? All right. But yeah, see you tomorrow. Have a great one. Much love, everyone. Goodbye.